just some of the folks I've worked with and been around. But my dad was probably my dad and I were not always on the same page about everything, but I have never met a man in my life where I looked at and said, that guy's more honest than my dad. My dad was the most honest man I've ever known in my life. And no one has affected me more in that area than he did.
I think when we're talking about leaving the world in a better place than you found it, not doing things that derogate the well-being of the people that are around you that you're supposed to look after and care for, I do think that, if somebody asks the question, who have been the biggest influences, who have been your biggest role models, I think the goal of every father should be for their son to say dad.
Dad, yeah.
I think that's usually a pretty good indication that you did a good job.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. And my dad was always himself, but himself was a good guy. Himself was enough. He was never wealthy, never famous, but he was very much respected in his field. And, there's very little more that a man could ask for when he leaves this world than saying, look, I was known as an honest man. I was known as a very respectable man, and everybody that knew me respected me. They may not all liked me, but they all respected me. And everything else is really not that important.
I'm interested